Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today I would like to tell you about one theme that is connected with people around us. People come in our life and come out of it. Sometimes we feel sad and don't want to believe that this person will not have anything similar, anything connected with us, and he will not be in our life. And there is one phrase that has helped me to be more open to something new. Very often people come to play a role in our life. It is like a series. A person should play his role, and after he came out of series. And there are different part of this series, and in the first or in the second part of this series, you can lose a person and you will not communicate with him anymore. And sometimes a person who was in the third series, we met him in the ninth or 11th series again, and he plays another role in our life. Sometimes we met with people for a moment, but this moment can influence us in a very big role. So this very fast, short conversation with another person can put a great effort into us, influence our life, future life. And if we talk about me, for example, not very long time ago, I met with a person who built his own real estate business. So he built houses, and he did it by himself. And I think that it was the most valuable conversation in my life, late life. So this was more important than all conversations with other people during months, for example, or 2 months. So I catch a lot of some information from this, and this can influence me. Sometimes people came to our life to play one role, and after they finished their role, they can came out of our life. And it is absolutely normal process. I am very emotional person, and if I feel something to another person, if I think that we are friends, close people, then it is very difficult to understand that this person will never be in your life again. And only focusing on some basic things connected with work, connected with your hobby and your passion, it is investments in my case, you stop focusing on relationships with other people. And it is very important that people don't need to be in your life the whole time, and only focus on something really basic, fundamental, can help you not to be so afraid of losing somebody or not communicating with them when you stop doing this, when you break up with a person, for example. In reality, there are a lot of people who will give initiative to us. So if we see that this person now is closed, he doesn't really want to communicate with us, then you should shift your focus from that person to those who give you initiative, who is initial, who wants to be with you and to communicate with you. And it was very strange for me, shocked. I was shocked that these people who are more open to you, they are very good too, they are very interesting, and maybe you now have more opportunities to involve your product, to solve some problems, to develop your life. And we have different needs, different interests, and maybe it is not the worst thing as you think now that you stopped communicating with this person. Maybe he only should play one role, and after this role you understand that everything is okay. Now I am another person, or I have different point of view. And for example, I had a conversation with a person. I thought that we were friends, and after I felt in love with him, so I started feeling something, and I didn't want to have any relationships, love relationships with people for a long time, for some years, and I was too much focused on my work, and I was not able to give another people opportunity to be near me. And after this situation, when I felt in love with him, and we were not able to be together, so there are a lot of reasons for this, and we can't be together. And now I understand that, of course, we can't continue our friendship, and it is because of him, and it is his decision. Maybe in some years he would change it. I mean, like about friendship. So we can continue communicating with each other maybe in some months, but he needs time. And I understood in this situation that, okay, it was like a failure with this person, but I understood that I want relationships. I want to be loved, and I want somebody else near me. And it is okay that something is not so perfect, and maybe I would like this person to be in my life, but now I understand that it is okay. It is like a fate, and maybe I can say thank you, that now I understand that I want relationships, that I'm open to them, and I'm ready to them. So in some cases we can stop our communication with a person when he have played his role, and maybe in his life I played another role, and our life is a series, so it is very long, and we don't know what would be in a few years. And sometimes a person from the first film can be in the film number 10, and it is amazing. So we should be more open to life and to fate. So sometimes I really think that we should rely on fate, and I don't think that everything is only fate. No, we build our life, so we can do a lot of things, but there are something that is out of our control, and so we can catch some information from it and start thinking about things that we have never thought earlier about. And sometimes when this person can be in the third film, for example, and something happened not so you don't know how to communicate with him, so you was not in the level that you would like really, and then you give a pause, you don't communicate with this person, so like fate give you opportunity not to see this person at all. So I really think that sometimes fate is helping us not to see a person. And then after some time, in another film, number 4, you met this person in another role, and now you understand that you are in another role too. So you develop yourself and another person develop yourself, and now when you are in the same like series, when you are in the same film, in the 4th, then you understand that, oh, now everything has changed and I can see this person in another point. I can communicate with him in another way, and now he's not so selfish, he's not so egoistic, so he don't do like this, oh, you're like a wall, so I don't want to communicate with you at all. And so now you are like equal and you can develop together, or maybe not together, so I don't know the future, but the case is that sometimes you need a period of time, a gap between us, between you, to understand something, and then you can meet with person again, and then you play another role that could lead you to success, to some projects, to some achievements, to some work, for example, and so on. I was very shocked when I had firstly a very good relationships with a person, when we communicated a lot, when I really loved this person like a parent, and then something happened. It was not like an accident, but I don't know actually what has happened, but the attitude his to me changed, and after some time, only some months, when I met this person again, I felt cold. I was shocked that it could be the reality, that some years ago or some months ago I loved this person, I was very close with him, and now nothing. And it is okay, it is life, so we don't need to be focused too much on people around us. If something stopped, when we break up, when we finish our relationships with a friend or a boyfriend or somebody else, it is okay. We should give us time, make a pause, and then we can continue living. So we can think about other people and think about those who want to communicate with us. So it was my big problem earlier, that I didn't know how to give people like a freedom not to like me. And now I accepted the fact that we should give other people opportunity to go away, and after some period of time, when we helps us when we help our body, for example, when we know that, okay, something has happened, now it is not the best situation, so I need time. When you know what you need, for example, when I broke up with some person, I spent the whole life, about 3 weeks, only walking in the park. So I went there every day and sometimes twice a day. So I was not able to do anything. I was very low energy, and I gave me time, and now I'm ready to work. I am ready to share my emotions, my knowledge, to be investment advisor, to visit galleries, artworks, find out a lot of information about artworks. And so maybe not everything is good, and everything was happened because of good. No, sometimes some situations it would be much better that this situation had never happened, but it is life. So I hope that you like this video. I hope that this video will help you to switch off your bad emotions, and to see that our life is very long, and sometimes people play a role in this life.